warning before you listen. This epic is not for children, nor for the faint of heart. We retell the ancient Greek myths as they were born, unfiltered, unsoftened. Scenes of violence, curses, betrayals, and a hunger for power that shows no mercy. Given the many conflicting versions of the Titan War, the events have been rebuilt to complete the missing pieces. Here, we tell the myth as it was meant to be told. Sources and references are listed in the episode description. Chapter 39. From War of the Titans, Clash of Weapons and the Fall of Time, Breaking the Siege, when the trap turns on the hunter. The roar of Cronus before the storm, and Erebus points toward Olympus's throat. Deep within Mount Othrys, they gathered, more united than they had been since the first blow of war. The silence wasn't fear, it was that trembling hush before the mountain explodes. Cronus stood at the center. His eyes were twin skies tightening for the strike. His voice, a low thunder, like the echo at the end of time. The fools have crawled from their holes. Beside him walked the one who is never seen unless he wishes. Dolus, the spirit of deception, the whisper in every betrayal. An hour earlier he had leaned close, his voice soft as a velvet dagger. Zeus gathers, Poseidon roars, the 100-handed march with 3 faces, and thunder believes it now owns the sky. Cronus laughed, not with joy, but with a scorn that spat on creation itself. They think they are attacking, but they are walking straight into my jaws. Then he turned to the Titans, the elite, the dark-blooded warriors, and he bellowed a cry louder than a falling star.
My brothers, no. You are more. You are Titans. You are the ceiling of the cosmos, and they thought time forgot you? No, we were waiting. They think Zeus won the sky. Let him see the clouds burn. They think Poseidon owns the sea? Let him drown in the ink of gravity. They believe Hades commands the shadows? Then let us rip the light from his core. He pointed his cracked finger toward a map, a blazing flame-drawn plan, etched by Dolus himself. The sky, led by Hyperion, returned from silence, fire in his chest, vowing that Zeus shall not remain standing. The sea, led by Perses and Thaumas, lords of the deep, bringers of storms. The earth, carried by Atlas, the undefeated giant, who now chose to bear not the heavens, but war itself. The shadows, rising from behind the mountains, Erebus and Coeus, an unseen strike aimed at Mount Olympus. Erebus, looking northward, whispered, "Olympus without Zeus is like a chest without a heart. I will exhale my darkness into it." Cronus roared, raising his hand like an axe meant to split history.
If this is the end, then let it burn forever. Burn the sun, drown the sea, shatter the thunder. Then he growled the final command. When you reach them, don't knock on doors. Enter, as if your names had already cursed their walls. And so in the Titan camp, war was no longer a reaction. It became a preemptive slaughter. The battle in the skies, a crimson bolt awaits it. The war in the sea, its floor will dry and be thrown ashore. The siege of the earth, the ground itself shall speak and declare, these are not the children of the gods. These are Titans. This chapter of the epic has come to an end, but remember, what you've just heard is not a record of facts, but the echo of a myth, a story born from the imagination of the ancients, etched into the long memory of humankind. If this tale stirred something in you, if it opened a door to reflection or wonder, don't forget to support the channel and share the journey with those you love. And in the comments, tell us, which moment in this chapter struck you the most and why? We'll meet again in the next chapter of this audio odyssey through time. Until then, farewell.